Hey, what's up, guys and girls? This is Midori, and I'm back with another episode of Draw Midori. Now, today I'm working with Nightwolf, and the trailer to him just released about 3 weeks ago, and I'm pretty excited to do this drawing. Now, today it's going to be a more of a abstract kind of a drawing. Sometimes, every now and then, I like to do abstract drawings. Now, what I mean by that is that I'm not going to focus too much on finer details or trying to render it out in terms of lighting and shading and tone or anything like that. So it's going to be abstract in the sense that I'm going to use a Japanese footer brush and just playing around with light and shadow. So nothing too rendered or realistic looking. But even though I'm going to start off doing um, you know little fine details with the pencil, I have a habit of doing that. I always tend to start off with pencil and doing fine details when in reality, when you're doing abstract drawings, you don't even have to focus on details, because when you go into the inking stage, the light and shadows are going to form the details. So a lot of the line work I'd even have to really do in pencil. But starting out, I have a habit of still doing that. Again, this Nightwolf drawing is not going to look exactly like how he looks in MK11, even though I am basing this off of that character model. So all my drawings pretty much look like my interpretation of the character, of how I would draw it in my style. So it's not supposed to be a realistic rendition or portrait of the character. As you can see here, I'm pretty much adjusting the eyes. I felt like the eyes were a little bit too simple, but you're gonna see all the detail and time that I'm putting into the eyes, when a lot of that is not even gonna show up. It's not even gonna show up in the final artwork. So that's what I mean by, whenever you're doing abstract artwork, sometimes you have to let the eyes pretty much finish the job. Okay, so soon I will go into the little backstory on Nightwolf. So far, right now, the drawing is about 50% complete, and here I will start the inking stage and go into the character background. Now, Nightwolf is a Makota warrior who, although introduced as a historian and a shaman, does not live in the past. He is a proud and fierce warrior dedicated to the cause of good, and is in contact with Raiden through visions. As such, he is drawn on both internal and external spiritual energy to enhance his powers. Originally, his tribe was Lakota, hence why he refers to Raiden by Hakota, but this was later retconned in Mortal Kombat 11. He is now a member of a fictional tribe called the Makotas. Now, his combat characteristics, his powers and abilities. Initially just one of Earth's chosen souls, Nightwolf was revealed to be his tribe's shaman in Deception Conquest mode. This role has been reiterated and expanded upon, although with fine-tuning of his techniques. Nightwolf is absolutely in tune with all things spiritual. He is able to manifest bows and arrows created from spiritual energy, and he wields his tomahawk of the same nature. He can empower his tomahawk with a eternal green flame or channel lightning into them for fatalities. Daggers of spirit energy has been added to his arsenal in MK11 for throws and combos. In MK11, Nightwolf can summon 3 spiritual animals: Como, a bear; Hana, an eagle; and Kiba, a wolf, which is also a reference to the defenders of the realm. He is even able to completely purify a being of their sins over time, fitting for his name. Nightwolf also has a close relationship with wolves and is able to communicate with them. In Mortal Kombat Annihilation, he is able to assume the shape of a wolf. And that's pretty much it, guys, on the basic backstory of Nightwolf. As you can see, the drawing is pretty much coming to an end. I'm pretty much in the final stages of just doing the basic line weight of the character and of the details. So again, like I mentioned before, that I tend to spend too much time doing little details when I don't even have to, because once you go into the heavy inking, a lot of that detail will be lost in terms of the finer details. But the play on the black and the white, and our brains are going to pretty much finish out the lines for us. So a lot of the lines I didn't even have to draw. So you see what I mean. Now here I'm using the footer brush, and a lot of the details are going to be lost in the light and shadow play. But our brains are going to finish the rest of the drawing for us. So that's what I mean by, in the beginning stage, you don't even have to put too much detail into the drawing. You just have to get a general sense, an overall picture of what you're going to draw, and then the light and shadows are going to fix everything up for you. So that's pretty much sometimes as an artist you don't always take your own advice.